What's up, Wilmo? Welcome back to Silent Hill 2 Remake, and, oh, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, last episode, we worked ourselves back up to the, well, back up, what am I talking about? We worked our way back to, or worked our way up the what's the Brookhaven Hospital. Why can I not gather my thoughts right now? Same day, by the way, same day as the last episode. Literally only maybe 2 hours apart. Only now I had a snack and tea. Alright, so we have many ways to go, and my mouse is doing the thing again, so that's good. The good thing, the health thing, so I can just kind of glance down at my mouse. It's a little bit of a cheat sheet, maybe, but hey, it's there. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, this is gonna get dicey, potentially. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be a bit dicey. I thought there was nurses in there. Apparently not. Ultimately, it was a good play. This season, team trained real hard. By team, I mean me and James and both the voices that we have in our heads combined. And the voices that you guys have in your head, because if you look right now, this video is actually no commentary. Yeah, I really probably did just fuck someone up there. My bad. Yeah, well, that fucked me up too. So, I guess karma. You know, I forget that those douchebags can actually just come back. Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay, well, you had the opportunity, and you squandered it. You squandered the opportunity. You had ample opportunity, really, but you squandered it. You can't do much with James around. I gotta say, can't do much with James around. You know what I just realized? You know what? It'll be fine, I think. Gosh, I completely forgot to mess with the settings. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I'll remember to do it before the big episode that I'm working on with this game. This is gonna be a little episode anyway, so. Her drawings, bullet holes. She's very creative. 9. Is this Alice Wake we got going on here? Little known fact, but the Remedy verse and Silent Hill are all connected. No, I'm just kidding. Someone just like balled their fist up and just died a little bit. Very sorry for that. Okay, so I have a key for places. L1, I got the L1 key. I literally have the L1 key. Yeah, because it's like down, not this way, it is down this way. Right over here. Yeah, oh, okay, whoop, there we go. Patient's room. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. See, this is one of those rooms, like, if you played the original and you see all this, it's like, damn. But even if you've just played this game before, like I have, as well as the original, it's still like, damn. And look at this. They want us. They really, really want us to move that. That's fine. That's fine. You know, it's something I wanted to point out to... I forgot where I'm moving this to. But something I wanted to point out today is that it is actually fairly cold in my room, and I'm very happy about that. That keeps happening in these Silent Hill 2 videos, and I have to wonder... It's probably just because I'm recording it in the morning. And for some reason, early morning is like the coldest time for me recently. Oh, we just did that. Okay, cool. They brought in the girl today. Poor thing hasn't said a word. She just sits there, head in her hands, sobbing and quivering. I moved her to the cornered bed. Seems to have calmed her down a bit. She even smiled at me, I think. Now, I wonder if the Silent Hill 1 remake is gonna reuse stuff from this game. Because you know how in the original games, Brookhaven was reused from Silent Hill 2 for Silent Hill 3, so I wonder if this is gonna do that for Silent Hill 1 remake, or if it's gonna do it like it did back in the day with Silent Hill 3. But, you know, that's obviously for a future remake if they decide to remake that, which hopefully they do. I mean, they kind of have to, right? Excuse me? Okay. That's like in the last episode where I thought there's a snake on my desk. And in this, there might have been a snake here, for all we know. Oh, gosh. Dude. It's interesting because Resident Evil 7 has a part, and one day I'm gonna play Resident Evil 7 on the channel. That's gonna be something I do. But it has a part where Ethan has to go through this really small space between walls. And in the original Silent Hill 2, James had to do this, but it was pretty much just like a fade to black situation. And in this, it's like a 10 times scarier, like a horrible mix of both. Because at least Ethan could walk out of where he was. James legit just helplessly fell down, and if he didn't have... if it wasn't for sheer luck that he fell where he did, he would have been fucked. You know? Like, that is just... creepy to me. You know, I think me and my brother had a conversation about that when we played the original game, how actually kind of scary that part is. And it's a part that people won't really mention on their scarier bits, but it's spooky. Anyway, why won't they help me? Why do they keep me in here with him? Let me out, 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 let me out. Alrighty. Please keep the noise down, everybody. I.e. me. Glimpse of the past. I enjoy these little Easter eggs here. I wouldn't mind having a typewriter like that, by the way. I need to get a typewriter one of these days. Is this, you know, is this right here this game's way of telling me I should play Control on the channel and or just play Control in general. I really do need to get to that. Especially considering I'm on my... This is my second playthrough that I'm playing on the channel of Alan Wake 2. So... Which, to be fair, you know, I barely remember much from that first playthrough, so... I'm sure we're fine. Yeah. Oh! Oh my god! Why do I not remember you? Okay, you fuck off. How do I not remember you? That was crazy. That was spadicy. That actually scared the shit out of me. Well, yeah, it's crazy because I have played this, you know? But with Alan Wake 2, you know, something that's always creeped me out in life in general is whenever windows would be open like this. There's no, like, divide or anything like that at all. It's just someone could get in, and it's brighter inside than it is outside. You obviously will not be able to see them unless you're like James here and are aiming a flashlight. And so... You know, someone could easily just run up to this window, I not see them, they get in, and, you know, it be pretty much game over because, well... I mean, do I sound like someone who would put up a fight, you know? I would try, but, it's a 50-50 if we, actually get that far. Now, what else did I get? I got this and a bent needle. So, that doesn't really help much. Yeah, actually, that doesn't really help at all. Well, you know, it might help because we can, go upstairs now and maybe go talk to Maria. I don't know. Or, no. There's more to do upstairs. Because there's that stairway. I gotta find that stairway. That's what I gotta do. Yeah. I got one of the hands, got a keypad, but that's cleared. And that stairway is straight up ahead, so... Ew. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Yeah, no way. You think for even a second. Why did I think it was in here? It's obviously not in here. Yeah, it is obviously not anywhere near here. There we go. Alright, well, we do have ammo, so it wasn't completely a waste. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention last episode. We chased Laura, from the theater into here. So, yay, we did that. Thanks to Laura's drawing on this stair for reminding me about Laura, who I should not forget, because she's like a major character. Alright.
Hey!
Oh, speaking of the devil!
Go away!
Don't be afraid, I just want to talk.
Speaking of the devil, alright. I seem to hear nurses. There are times where you're gonna want to whip out the shotgun, but that is my experience with controller. This is mouse and keyboard, baby. Mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard. And you know, I was seriously thinking of just hooking up my Xbox controller for this because I usually like to play third-person games with controller, which I know is ironic considering the most recent episode of The Suffering I played mostly in first person. Well, that's because I think it's interesting that that game has both first person and third person, and it's a PS2 game. And in some cases, the first person does help a lot, but the, not all the time. You definitely want to alternate. That entire episode I used third person. Very, very cringe. Very cringe. But anyway. Yeah! Okay, this is not ideal. Okay, it's not as bad as it could have been, though. Not as bad as it could have been. Not at all as bad as it could have been. Ooh. All right. Nice room with some nice lighting. All right. Observation notes. Patient number 0090. Day 1. Patient transferred for observation. Malnourished, shallow breathing, avoids eye contact, agitated in presence of staff, frantic at the notion of touch. Day 2. Patient refuses solid food. Nasogastric forced feeding required. Serotonin antagonist administered to reduce nausea and vomiting. Day 3, patient restrained for bathing and feeding. Prepare for treatment room accordingly. Progressing malnourishment, oxygen deficiency, self-injury suspected, could not confirm. Day 4, something is very wrong. And that's the last thing this here typewriter wrote. Pretty spooky. Wonder what could have happened. So we got one of these things. A keypad, or not a keypad, why can I not remember the name of those? That is not good. 1F inner ward. Alright, we'll do this the way you ought to. Room by room. That does remind me, I should look at this knife. What? Look at this knife. Pretend I just looked into the camera. And why not look into the beautiful eye? Okay. The beautiful eyes of my loving wife, Mary. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's the best. Literally no one like her. Alright. Now. We've opened this door. We've done this. We've done the required inventory checks. I mean, my check on Mary and all that good stuff. Dr. Andrews, we delivered the radiographs you requested. However, it looks like the file was incomplete, as one of the pictures was nowhere to be found. We will send someone as soon as we locate it. Let me know if you need anything else. This is a dirty ass paper though at the bottom. Nice. We can look at it and rotate it. And now we've got this. Okay, Q to rotate. Oh boy, okay, hang on. Oh wait, obviously, duh, that's not the right way. And then we have this one, which needs this. And this, yeah, look at that. And then we need, oh wait, we need the 1F inner ward key. Well, we have that, but I mean, like, we need to use it. That made a very weird noise. That needed WD-40 while this place was still in use, and it never got it. Okay. Where is the 1F area is what I'm wondering, you know? Definitely not that place. 1F. Oh wait, that's the first floor. I don't know what just happened to me there, but it's the first floor. That's all I know. That's all I know. We will save. Okay, so I need to get down to floor 1. Trying to remember where that is, or where the stairway is to get to it. I think I went in a big ass circle is what I think. Nope, hang on. I know where I'm going. No, I don't. Oh wait, yeah I do. I told you. I knew it. Oh, okay, so I actually think this is one of those areas where you might need the shotgun. And you'll notice it seems like this door is now open for us here, so we'll head inside and hope that the nurses don't track it. Ay, ay. Okay, all right. Oh, ow. Okay, we'll hope they don't track us in here. Anyway, at least she was there. I think they're coming. 18 is what that image said. It actually may be shotgun time, guys. Because if memory serves, there's like 3 of them in there. Okay, there's one. Ah! Okay, having a hard time not getting stuck on the thing. There we go. I don't even know what I got stuck on there. Was it this? Stupid power box. Shit, I'm gonna need to reload. I am gonna need to reload. Alright, melee time. Woo! Alright. Okay, that was dicey. That was dicey. But hey, we didn't need a shotgun. So, you know, I don't need no shotgun. We are gonna save though. That was horrifying. That was terrible, whatever I just did there, but you know, we'll just pretend I didn't do that. But if that doesn't confirm, and plus the name of the damn, you know, hallway here. Oh shit, alright, well. Yeah, oh my god, we've got a situation in every way. Alright, okay, ooh, okay. We're going this way, I guess. Lying figure made that decision for us. I appreciate it. Alright, this place is open up for us now. And we've already been there. Okay, so those first few shots did not at all land where I needed them to. I have not been a very good shot this episode, I gotta say. I have not been a good shot at all. Oh boy, okay, here we go. We got the bugs. And there they go, look at them go. Oh wait, actually I just remembered there is actually a big reason to be worried. We'll read that in just a second. Ah, damn it. Shit. Miss, I need you to go down. Jesus. Ooh, all right, that was... All right, here's what we'll do. We'll, take one of those bad boys. Alright, it's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, but then the thing reappears in the exact same spots. We need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out. So that's a hint on what to do with this, which we can go ahead and actually combine those. I like the way that the remake has incorporated that as well. Nice detail. Oh man, is that happening? Okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure there's like numerous enemies over there that are potentially going to kick my ass. Which, I mean, so far I haven't been getting my ass kicked, mind you, but... Oh, she was not down. I thought she was down. I thought she was down. I thought she was down. I'm needing James to not get stuck on things as much as he does. Ow. Not my best moment. Not my best gaming moment, but you know what? I actually didn't take a hit there. Look at that. So, I mean, really, that was just like the actual strat and the way you were supposed to do that. Ah, we've looped around. Oh wait, no, this is a whole new section. Oh wait, no, it's not. What am I talking about? Literally, having a stroke is what's happening there. All right. So we still have the other places we can go. Because I'm pretty sure there's still stuff this way, right? Or no? I might be wrong about that. Because I thought there was still... Oops, didn't mean to do that. No, there's not stuff still this way, is there? But there is a readable here. Food aids mental health. Yes, high fiber fruits and vegetables, whole grain foods, healthy fats including omega-3. No, highly processed snack foods, highly refined grains, red meat. Red meat builds character. Oh, we almost forgot this bathroom, guys. That would have been bad. Wait, is that a... Okay, that actually scared the shit out of me. Okay, so we'll go back to the other place. Looks like a fucking Amazon package right there for some reason. Okay. Maybe that's just the brain rot talking. I have shot you in the fucking thigh so many times, lady. Sometimes that works. Other times it does not. I think what happens is when they start running at you, their legs take 3 hits instead of the 2. That is my theory. I'm not entirely sure if that's how that works, but that is my theory. Oh, joy, one of you. Of course I needed to reload. All right, toe to toe. Oh my god! I am stuck on everything. Yeah, so that is definitely something I could see me see my ass getting killed over in Silent Hill F and in this game, which, I mean, in this game it's already happened, but... And I'm sure it'll happen in this playthrough at some point, but... In Silent Hill F, for sure, that is gonna happen. Where I just, like, dodge and don't think to dodge the other direction, and so then I end up getting my shit rocked. Oh. Oh, you know what I just realized? I actually forgot about that other thing. I'm sure, you know, we can always go back. Actually, what is this way? Oh, this is... I see, okay. Oh, we can read this. Another incident with 0050. He got out of the pool and made a break for the garden, cutting himself wide open in the process. Thank God I was still here. He was completely manic. I don't know what that says with that handwriting. He was completely manic, screaming. Had the orderlies hold him down, barely managed to stitch him up. He's back in his room for now, sedated. Right. Just a day in the life, I guess. Pretty horrifying. Alright, you're the first one to tango? Don't mind if I do. Anyone else feel like tangoing? Oh, yep. A pal. Okay, James. Alright, let's dance. Fancy pants. Oh no! Oh my God! The lying figures are about to fist me a good one. What? Excuse me. I'm gonna need you to sit the fuck down. This is going horribly. Yeah, James, come on, man. James! What? You guys are seeing this, right? My hits are literally going right through him. That's actually kind of bullshit. Okay, my hits aren't going through this guy. Oh my God, of course my hits are going through this douchebag. Who's gonna, like, keep spitting until the... You know what? I'm literally wasting a bullet on you. You guys saw that, right? Where, like, I was hitting the guy and it went right through him? Magical lying figure is what I say. Yeah, that really messed me up right there, actually. I don't even really feel comfortable walking around with that for the water ending. Which reminds me, I need to examine the knife. And examine Mary. Hey, Mary. Hi, Mary. Okay. Oh, yeah. You thought. Always with this shit. Yep, you thought. Now, funny enough, in New Game Plus, there's actually a little thing you can get here. And there's also a thing at the safe that you can get as well, but I don't think I mentioned that at the time when we were there. But speaking of vibes, now that we've killed everything, I mean, this is definitely a vibe. And now that James is thoroughly soaked as well, I don't know why I keep hitting space. You know, I actually do think I'm getting used to spacebar being dodge. I didn't think I would, but here we are. Oh wait, was there something here? Yeah, there was. Never mind. Yeah, I didn't really want to go in there either, James. Oh, shit! Got him. You have to get those bastards when you can. Nice. Because if you don't, then they're gonna be all like, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna get you and be annoying. So there is also, yeah, not today, son. Please do not leave any personal belongings. Oh shit, okay, we got her. So where is this? This is... Actually, yeah, this is kind of where I need to be, kind of not really where I need to be. So where I need to be is here with you doing this. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the drain. I'm such an idiot. Okay, it's the drain. Hopefully no one else is there. I love the, like, I love how they kept this in. I like how they remade this. And there's the maintenance key. We earned our way, we earned our right to walk back. In my humble opinion. Alright. Alright, we're gonna need the light for this. Nice. Another one of those times I probably didn't have to fight the thing, but I kind of wanted to. Because, you know, it is, you know, it could bother us one day, and also, you know, why not get it while it's, you know, weekend, you know? Doctor's Lounge, which is directly across the way here. And there is something in here. This case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in the facility a few years back. The patient was admitted on a court order, but with the consent of his remaining family, his condition appeared to be improving for the first few weeks. The administered medications paired with individual sessions with a psychologist and art therapy alleviated his evolution? Alleviated his evolution. Okay. And adhenia and social withdrawal. There was no reason for concern. They didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. When they found him, it was already too late. Alright. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Oh, look, there's where you would have found out the other thing. But, you know, I did that already, so. That's probably one I, like, really remember very well, and that's, like, kind of the only one. Other than the, 444's one at the beginning. And again, it's because the solution is just so there, but again, or like easy, but again, I like the little, I like that. I like the little puzzles there that, you know, if you remember, they're easy, but your first playthrough, it still takes you a little bit to find certain things, and even if you forget sometimes, you know. And I do like the riddle for the 444's one. But, alright, well, the next thing we can do is save. And then go to, that area with the, thingy things, where I need the things. Which is not this. Is it key items? Yeah, this. So yeah, let's do that. That is on the 3rd floor, which I think I can get back to with relative ease. We'll see. I say with relative ease because I can't exactly remember where the stairway is. It is down this hallway. I suppose I could have gone through that one area, but whatever. You know how I am. I only ever realized shortcuts until way later. That's exactly why, like, for as much as I would love to play, like, System Shock on here, on my channel, since I absolutely love System Shock, but I feel like that would get very frustrating at points, because I just would absolutely miss, whatchamacallits, shortcuts. I don't know why that was, I was brain farting there. But I'd miss a lot of shortcuts, and that would piss a lot of people off, especially since I, well, I guess I don't care that much if they get pissed off on Silent Hill, so, But, It'll be funny to see, that's for sure. 4:37:12. All right, so I'm gonna have to remember this real quick, or I'm gonna write this down real quick. 4:37:12. Okay, nice. Oh, James writes it down too. And then we've got, so it's 4, it's right 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 37. And come on, phone, cooperate. Right 12. Yeah, it's not as strict as it could be. It could always be more strict, I suppose, which I'm very glad it's not. Oh, shit. You know, in high school, those types of locks gave me a lot of issues, too. Which is weird. Eventually, I got a hold of them, or hang of them, kinda, but still. If you struggle with them, don't worry, you're not alone. Uh-oh, what's that? Eh. Okay, well. Now we can go back to the level below and do the stuff that we need to do with that. Which is the bracelets thing. You'll see. I think I showed it in the previous episode. If not, you guys will see. Oh man, I am like going the wrong way. So I need to go down here and yeah. I'm sure I took that in. Would you look at that? I did. And here we are. Okay, so the Dookie one goes here. The burn one goes here. And the cleaner-ish one goes here, and that happens. It's a really, I really like the puzzles a lot in this game. Because here's the thing, and I don't mean to go on a rant about this, but this will really be something I either love or hate about Silent Hill F, depending on how it does it, because I'm very picky with my puzzles. I like my puzzles to require a little bit of brain power, but I don't want my puzzles to completely halt progress in the game. And I also don't want puzzles like kind of what The Suffering has, where it's like, to be fair, I think a lot of that is due to the fact that I haven't played the game in a while. But I also really wish that there was just any way to tell that certain things were interactable. Because every time you do a puzzle in that game, it's like, move this to here. It's super simple, and it's like, wow, I am an idiot. But it's only because it didn't indicate that there's any way to interact. Like this. Nice. Got a button. But I like my puzzles to be... Also, I love that you could turn the flashlight on or off in this. But, yeah, I just like my puzzles to require enough brain power to where I'm like, oh, that's clever, that's cool. I'm you know, I could be a little smart sometimes solving it, you know. But not anything that's like randomized or like I have to literally sit there for hours trying to think of the solution, because that halts a game and just kind of fucks it up for me a little bit. But enough about that. And that'll be the thing with Silent Hill F. That'll be the thing to really see how it handles is its puzzles. And yes, I am absolutely taking a picture of this because it's a little weird. As soon as my phone cooperates... What? Why is my phone doing this? My phone is being a dick right now. It is being a dick. It is being a dick. An absolute dick right now. Okay, there we go. Jesus. It was like, oh yeah, let's keep it on dark, even though I had it on the maximum brightness, but... Anyway... Oh wait, isn't there something in here? No. Alright, well, we did half this puzzle, so let's, save a Rooney. Alright. And so this is where you're gonna wanna... sit down for this one. Because it's like... Yeah. Because you need this, and then... You need the stuff over there. And also, I do love the Twin Peaksy curtains here. Alright, nice. Okay, so now 92. We need the triangle here. The H. 45. U. 71. 7. 1. There we go. Yeah, that puzzle can be a bit tricky, admittedly, even on normal, which is what this is, but we got there. Yeah, cannot read that. Let's, their images became blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you to where you need to be, though probably not where you want to. Oh wait, no, I didn't get to... Thank you. And there's bound to be some pain involved. There always is. I absolutely love reading that note to this ambience and like with this lighting and shit. But I got the rooftop key, so let's sort out the rooftop situation, shall we? So now we need to go back up to the staircase again. We need to go back up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, basically, with that last puzzle, you just decipher the numbers on the wrists, and the cipher come from, or the, like, bracelets that are on the wrist, and the deciphering thing comes from the book puzzle that you do in the library there, or in the study, or whatever that is. It's literally right around here. I don't know why I'm looking at the map. So, That's the thing there. It's a great puzzle, though. I like it. Love the sound design up here and just the sound in general. Nice. You know, I could have swore there's more up here. Oh, yes there is. I knew there was more up here. Sorry if you heard my knees smack my desk there. Is there not a readable up here? I could have swore there was a readable up here. You know, I always miss it in the original too, I feel. Not always, but a lot of the time I miss it. But there is definitely a readable up here. Or supposed to be. Oh wait, is this the readable I was just looking for? I believe it is. May 9. Rain. Starved out the... Jesus, okay. It's gonna be one of these. Alright, hang on. Alright, May 9. Rain. Stared out the window all day. Peaceful here. Nothing to do. Still not allowed to go outside. May 10th. Still raining. Talked with the doctor a little. Would they have saved me if I didn't have a family to feed? I know I'm pathetic and weak. Not everyone can be strong. May 11th. Rain again. The meds made me feel... fuck. The meds made me feel sick today. I was doing great. If I'm only better when I'm drugged, who am I anyway? That's a great question. And honestly, I really wish I didn't fuck up reading that note there, because this is probably one of my favorite notes in the game. Just because of that, just kind of how powerful that line is in a way. May 12th. Rain as usual. Oh wait, hang on, I forgot. May 12th. Rain as usual. I don't want to cause any more trouble for anyone, but I'm a bother either way. Can it really be such a sin to run instead of fight? Some people may say so, but they don't have to live in my shoes. It may be selfish, but it's what I want. It's too hard like this. It's just too hard. May 13th. The doctor came in today. He said that I'll be released soon, that it's time to go home. I should be happy. But I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. It feels like something's about to happen. Like the last gasp of air before the plunge. But deep down, I know it's too late to turn back. Alright, well, that was, now that we have that readable, we can just go on... That's right. You can never leave that quickly. You can't leave that easily. What do you think this is? Some sort of place you'll leave quickly? Good one. And here we are. So if we, this is actually where Laura was before. So, as you can see, we got all the workings of Laura here. Of Laura's art. creepy ass bathroom here. I mean, seriously, I don't know, like, I mean, I get, like, with Laura, there's the whole thing, like, she sees Silent Hill differently. And there's also ideas of, like, maybe she isn't even real. But it's also just like, damn, this is a creepy-ass room. Either A, she isn't real, B, she doesn't see things the way that we see them, or C, she's a braver little girl than I was a little boy, that is for sure. Actually, who am I kidding? A braver little girl than I am man. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your pals, help people discover Wilmo today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!